What are we up to now? So, as some of you may know, I did a video a little while ago about YouTube reactionaries, how like leafy clones are basically they're so right-wing adjacent that they lead people down the right-wing pipeline. And it's like a very like well-documented phenomenon, but the problem is one of them responded to me. So basically, we're gonna react to the response videos that they made about me. Yeah, we're gonna bully someone. You guys can't bully them. You can bully them in this chat and be funny in the chat and make jokes, but you cannot go to their comment section. If I find out that you go to their comment section, I will permanently ban you and block you on everything. Is it Sensitive Society? Yes. Sensitive Society made 2 response videos to me, and they're both really bad. In the first video, he was like, I don't want to go back and forth on this. So I was like, okay, I respect that. I literally don't want to make a response because A, no free clout. Come on now. His career is literally dying. His channel is fucking perishing. And second, he's not worth my time. He was one part of a much larger point I was trying to make. But then he made a response to his own response called Ethan, I'm Waiting. So apparently he did want to go back and forth on this because he really enjoyed the views that he got from the first video. So we're gonna go into that and we're gonna react to what he had to say about me. But it's gonna hurt, guys. It's gonna hurt him really bad. I'm gonna fucking destroy him. Like there's no two ways about it.
You're low-key acting like this is a 9 to 5 and someone forced you to wake up at 2 a.m.
Okay, so horrific attempt at a joke aside, he literally never said any of that. These guys love to make up a narrative out of nothing. All he said was, I went to the store, I got food, I got drinks, and then I streamed. Like, if you hear that and then your immediate reaction is, I can't believe you're acting like this is so hard. What people were, man, that sure went on for a long time.
What do you mean? What went on for a long time? Like, I wasn't talking about one thing. I was describing a concept.
Yo, what's going on, amigos and amigas? I am under attack. I've been targeted by white person, and as a minority, I am shook. I am shaking.
Get
it's
it
just
over
coming
with.
after me because I'm a minority. I'm
Really
just scared,
funny,
guys. I haven't been able to sleep since this video came out almost 2 weeks ago.
So you know how he was making the joke that I was going on a tangent for a really long time? See, the difference is I was like trying to get a point across, and you're just making the same joke over and over again. And even though I made an hour-long video not mentioning the fact that you weren't white or mentioning anything about fucking race one time, you immediately bring it out because you have to do something to get your fucking cowardly, baby-brained, soft skull audience on your side because you know that my points were correct if you even watched the video, and I don't even think you did. Absolute coward behavior that you would make a fucking video about. If somebody was like getting criticized and then they said, it's just because I'm Hispanic, you would make a video about that, and you're doing it as a joke, but you're still doing it though. Your comments are calling me fucking racist because of this. Like, go fuck yourself. You're actually racist. It's so fucking shitty.
So I've been made aware by a few people, including one of my friends called Ichiro. Shout out to him. He made a video on this situation. And I was just going to step back and just, chill. I don't really want to do this. I don't want to go back and forth. I'm doing my own thing. When I saw this and I saw 2 of my thumbnails that are certified hood classics, by the way, I don't take those back. I was stunned because if you look at the definition of radicalizing, it's cause someone to adopt radical positions on political or social issues.
Yeah. Like, it's a process, and you begin that process, as I explained in the video, if you watched it.
And if you guys have been watching me for a hot minute, you know that I don't care about politics. I've said it infinite amount of times. I don't care about politics. I don't watch the news. I don't care.
Oh, guys, he doesn't watch the news. Guys, he doesn't watch the news. Hey, what's this? She hates white people and wants to end them? Caught faking disorders? You really don't think that's political? Kanye West is done? Excuse me? That's Alex Jones, my man. And that's just in the last week. This is racist. What is politics, then?
So for some goofy ass loser like this Ethan guy to come on here and say, this guy's pushing an agenda.
When did I say that? I would love it, instead of you saying that, I would love a clip of me saying that. You don't know what you're doing. You're not pushing an agenda. You're just a bigoted person. And you're algorithmically part of this cycle by being bigoted and stupid that leads people down a right-wing pipeline, thus radicalizing them. Like, it's not hard to think about the things that are in front of you.
With a good video, and now I'm sick. So sometimes you just gotta take Today's word of the day is microcosm.
Is this guy bored? Like, I'm 10 seconds in, I'm already falling asleep over here.
Like, okay, man, you don't like the video. That's fine. Talk about what I talk about in the video. Like, this video's only fucking 12 minutes. Just hurry it up. All you've said so far is I'm racist because I'm white and I'm attacking you. The Webster's dictionary of what radicalizing means, which is to make people radical. Thanks. And then I don't have an agenda. And we're fucking 2 minutes in.
Dude, put some energy into it. At least fucking fake it. Put some personality.
Bro, come on now. Yeah, stop doing your hair.
Instead of putting so much time and
Yeah,
effort
you put
onto
it
your
in your
hair.
hair. Which, like, how are you gonna make that point? My hair looks like shit in that video. What the fuck are you talking? Like, you're not even doing the right roasts. You don't know how to do it. I can roast this video so much fucking better than you can.
2015 YouTube is back, and in a big way, folks. I mean, Leafy got banned quite a while ago, little fucking Nazi. And yet there still remains an entire genre of boring, hypocritical, bigoted gamers out there that feel the need to just throw their opinions out there.
Just like you do, right?
I'm not saying it's bad to put your opinions out there. I'm saying it's bad for you to do it because of the fact that you're stupid and hypocritical. I've seen this video already, but the whole point of the video is him just saying like no you over and over again when it's like it's context. Yeah, I put my opinion out there. Everybody does that. That's not the part that I'm saying is bad.
I just don't agree with you. So you're like, this guy doesn't agree with me. Fuck him, right? And to that I say, I could say the same thing about you and your shitty content and your shitty videos and your stupid preachiness behavior.
So he's saying I make videos where I say this guy doesn't agree with me. No. He's saying I'm criticizing videos where people say this guy doesn't agree. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what he's trying to say.
You do, right? I just don't agree with you. So you're like, this guy doesn't agree with me. Fuck him, right? And to that I say, I could say the same thing about you and your shitty content and your shitty videos and your stupid preachiness behavior.
What is he saying?
Guys, men are incels, right? All men are bad. I have he, him pronouns.
Yeah, again, it's one joke, but it's like it's he, they, which is easier for conservatives to make fun of. Like you could say I'm virtue signaling. You could do the like non-binary erasure. Like that's what normal fucking weirdos do, and you can't even do it right.
This guy has the most punchable face I've seen in a hot minute.
Throw their opinions out there. Hey, fucking newsflash.
Like we're like 10 seconds into my video and he's like, I want to punch this guy. Like, oh my God.
If you're not familiar, all these fucking losers do is pull up random video game footage that they recorded earlier that day and talk about something over it.
It scared me. I didn't know he was live reacting. What the fuck? What a horrible way to format your video.
It's not a new format by any means, it's been really lame for the better part of a decade. But because it allows so many deeply insecure young men to voice their opinions about feminism being bad or whatever, well...
So apparently, I've said that feminism is bad. Number one, I've never said that in my life.
Like, it's awesome that he did like the whole fucking tirade where he's like, you say that all men are bad and all men are incels, and then he plays a clip of me saying something he actually says, and then being like, well, you didn't show a clip of that, so I've never said it. This woman wants to kill all men. Anti-white racism. I love that. Why I like women. Oh, fuck. Guys, I fucked up. Also, like, I'm not even talking about him specifically. Like, he doesn't have to specifically say that fucking feminism is bad. It's like your attitude towards feminists and leftists in general. You just did the pronouns meme, dude. You just made fun of pronouns. That is like intersectional feminism 101.
Just because I choose to do video game footage and you decide to show your stupid face, it doesn't mean you're better than me.
Yes, it does. It absolutely does. It makes me a better and more professional and better creator in general. It makes me better in every way. Sorry.
At least I could entertain people behind a microphone and some gameplay that I recorded 30 minutes prior to me hitting record on here.
Bro, I don't know what to tell you, but people watch Coco Melon. Like, there are children and babies that watch that, just like there's children and babies that watch your videos. The fact that you get a mediocre amount of views on all of your videos doesn't mean anything to me. Like, thank you for trying to impress me or whatever, but that's besides the fact.
Hiding behind footage of Doom Eternal, it remains a very popular medium. The biggest
You got that
problem
right.
with some of these little guys is that they all appeal to a very specific demographic. You know the one. All you need to do is keyword search a woman through any of these weirdos videos and it kind of tells you all you need to know. It's lazy content. Let's not beat around the bush here.
Yeah, you're damn right. It's lazy content, and I've said this many times that I make in about an hour and a half. I don't know how this is an insult.
Well, what you're ignoring is the fact that I literally say I don't have a problem with lazy content. I just have a problem with lazy content that's fucking conservative and right wing.
I've never hidden the fact that it's easy, lazy content to make. Don't get me wrong, I love making it, and it's really fun.
I don't even necessarily have a problem with lazy content as a rule, but do you really have to exclusively talk about e-girls and OnlyFans girls and trans people and fat people? Is that like really? Do we really need to hear more weird?
Dude, you really have to talk about incels.
I wasn't even wait, dude, I was criticizing a woman in that video. Oh my god. I wasn't even talking about incels in that video. I was talking about her.
Men being cringe.
Men being cringe. When I'm talking about TikTok acting, and there's probably just as many women in that video as men.
And calling people transphobic.
All right, that's real though, because he's transphobic.
Every single point this fucker's throwing at me, it could easily be applied to you and your stupid political takes.
That's not the point. I'm not criticizing you for being unoriginal. I'm criticizing you for only talking about things that incels are into. Like, I'm not even mad. I'm not even mad at his response. I'm just frustrated that he didn't listen. I want to hear a real response. What the fuck actually do you think about what I'm actually saying instead of making up whatever you think I'm saying?
Being macho is cringe. This is stuff that's been said for years.
What?
Takes.
Where does it say that? Why are you making stuff up? Like, isn't this one like, oh, you call everyone misogynistic? That's the point you should make, not saying being macho is cringe. You think this dude's macho? This dude's a creep. I am doing his job for him. I'm responding to me for him because he's bad at his job.
Man equals bad, guys. Like, that's all you fucking talk about, dude.
That's anti-feminism right there. That is an anti-feminist talking point. My guy's like, I've never said I hate feminists. I just say everything except that. Like, it doesn't matter. Looks like a duck, quacks like a duck. It's a motherfucking duck.
Do we really need another 15 minutes of girls getting free money?
Yes,
part 3?
we do.
Okay, then. Own what you're saying, at least. Stop going back and forth and trying to pretend like you love women, actually, when 15 minutes of girls getting free money part 4 is something that you're looking forward to. The fuck is wrong with you, you ignorant dipshit? It's so fucking insane.
Unfortunately for sensitive society and DIFO, they're gonna have to be my little microcosms today.
My lawyer, all right? Hey, you hear me? I got nothing to say. I told you, you can call me.
This is so pathetic, dude. What is this? He thinks this video is literally an own.
I'm not even kidding here. Like, I am bored watching this video. I have to clap back. I have to defend myself. These accusations are ridiculous.
Have I even talked about him specifically yet? No, I literally just said his name for the first time in that video. He's attributing everything I'm saying to him in the beginning of the video to him specifically when I'm just talking about, like, in general, this is what these guys do. We're not even through the intro yet. Like, I haven't stopped the music yet. I stopped the music like 2 minutes into a fucking video.
Really difficult to find content these guys put out that doesn't just automatically pull from the floating cloud of right-wing talking points that consistently loom over YouTube. In other words, not only are these guys really lazy, but they're also really unoriginal. So if you've heard these talking points before, congratulations. Get ready to hear them again.
See, now I'm calling him unoriginal. But it's still, it doesn't matter that you're unoriginal. Like, it's why your content is bad. But that doesn't relate to the, like, political shit.
The channel we're going to start with is Sensitive
Yes,
Society.
sir.
I keep forgetting that you're just watching this.
He made a video called People Like This Disgust Me.
I can also hear the echo of his computer.
In your life.
Holy shit, dude. Imagine being this bitter about someone's content that you've never seen. When I make a video about weirdos like this and I say they're all the same and they're lazy and they're assholes and they're pieces of shit.
Is he gonna make a point? I can literally hear him breathing, bro. It's me editing on my laptop in 2015.
He also does this really sneaky little rat-like thing where he shows 2% of like 6 different thumbnails rather than showing one full thumbnail, which would really give us a good idea as to why he might be so disgusted by this person's content.
Like, make a point, say something. Like, agree with it or disagree with it. Don't just ignore it. That's so annoying. That's why I'm not making like a real follow-up video. I'm just doing this because it's like, bro, what do you want me to say about this? Like, look at this. This is a good point where I exaggerate a little too much. And you could say, why do I say 2% of 1,000 thumbnails when clearly you could see the video that he's watching? Boom. That's a criticism I have of my own video. Do you think he's going to say that? Let's see.
He's trying to justify his vitriol and hatred for someone making day in my life TikToks, which if we're talking about cringe content on TikTok, that's, I mean, one of the
echo is killing
things
me.
I can think of. It's actually infinitely more cringe and disgusting, really, to post a video this angry about someone you don't even know while playing the Ninja Turtles game.
Okay, how dare you disrespect the fucking Ninja Turtles game?
Oh, okay. That's all he has to say. He's mad that I called out the Ninja Turtles game. Also, like, really just goes to show you how A, defensive, and B, stupid sensitive society is. All I mentioned was the Ninja Turtles game by name, and I'm not disrespecting the game. I like that game. How do you get that from what I said? You're not listening.
And second of all, Ethan, if you claimed you did your research, the next day after I dropped that hateful video, that bitter video, how dare he have an opinion? After I dropped that video, I realized, because the comment section was telling me, I realized that video was satirical. And you know what I did? The next day, I made a video saying I'm sorry and I took an L.
Oh,
Buddy,
okay.
where's the research coming from?
People have pointed out that this TikTok creator is doing satire. I don't think it's very good satire because it satirizes nothing. But regardless, there's nothing to get mad at unless you're a freak.
Regardless. What do you think that word means? Like, does that not make sense? I pointed out that it was satire. I acknowledged that. And I said, regardless, there's nothing to be mad at because it's bad satire. Do you think he's going to play it in the video where I said exactly what he criticized me for? Do you guys think that? Let's watch that again.
Satirizes nothing is doing this. That's all it looks like. So people have pointed out that this TikTok creator is doing satire. I don't think it's very good satire because it satirizes nothing. But regardless, there's nothing to get mad at unless you're a freak.
Realized that video was satirical, and you know what I did? The next day, I made a video saying I'm sorry and I took an L. Buddy, where's the research coming from?
You got me. Where in the video could I possibly have acknowledged the fact that it was satire? And regardless of whether or not it was satire, it was really weird for you to get mad at that video. Where would I have put that? It just didn't fit.
This TikTok creator is doing satire. I don't think it's very good satire because it satirizes nothing. But regardless, there's nothing to get mad at unless you're a freak.
There's some entitlement here. Like,
What have I done? I failed you all. I am retiring from YouTube. Oh, you're ruining the bit. All right, the stick bug ended the bit. I was having fun. Like I said, it doesn't matter if it's satire or not. It's weird that you got mad at it.
if you ask me, your content is pretty lazy too. You're not even doing proper research.
Not even doing proper research. Couldn't even get my pronouns right. Couldn't even look at my Twitter and make fun of my pronouns in a way that would have played better for his audience. And I'm the lazy one.
I just realized, what does this guy look like? He's been kidnapped by ISIS and it's...
Why does this guy look like he's been kidnapped by ISIS? Dude, come on.
I have so many things I want to say, but I don't want to get a strike or this video to be taken down.
What do you want to say? What do you want to say that's going to get your video on YouTube taken down? You can get away with a lot on here, actually. So there's really only one thing I can think of, you calling me, that would get your video taken down. Maybe you're too stupid to know that, but I want you to understand what you're implying. A twink, yeah. No, he wants to call me the F word. There's nothing else. He wants to call me a little bundle of sticks.
Brother, I've got some news for you. Steven Crowder is one of YouTube's favorite white supremacists.
Okay, so this is completely out of context. I don't even remember the context.
I don't know if he realizes it or not, but starting your video with this,
I do believe that there's some people that are just so fucking lazy and they just love to eat junk food and they can't go one day without having a burger shoved down their fucking throat.
You had no response to any of this. He's already passed this in the video, which ironically, not too far from the most replayed section.
And then ending it with this.
But we can't accept that a plus-size person could have somebody fall in love with them.
That is the equivalent of someone wanting to fly a plane, but they're blind.
Panders to a very specific agenda, and it's one that brainless assholes on the internet cling to. It is one of the most frustrating aspects of channels like this, knowing that them and their audience are the vocal majority on the internet by a lot, and then still manage to pretend like SJWs are the ones in real control and they're the brave vanguard fighting back by saying what everyone else is too scared to say. Brother, I've got some news for you. Steven Crowder is one of YouTube's favorite white supremacists.
Okay, that's where we're caught up to the video now. Jesus Christ. So we just watched that whole section of my video, and this is what he got out of that.
They have constantly bent the terms of service around keeping him on the platform, when they should have permanently banned him years ago. But because he brings in a good amount of money for him, they don't care. Steven Crowder thinks exactly the way sensitive society does about fat people.
The only reason I compare him to Steven Crowder is because I'm making the point that SJWs don't control YouTube, but he's ignoring all of that because he wants to get to the part where he thinks I'm comparing them.
So this guy, low-key, just called me a white supremacist or compared me to a white supremacist.
Yeah, you think the same as one. How is it my fault that you have the same opinion as Steven Crowder? He's a little stupid, he's a lot stupid.
My dude, my man, why are you so angry? Like, take a chill pill. Like you sound angrier than I sound on my normal videos when I'm just spitting so much hate and I'm just pushing the right-wing agenda and I'm just promoting all of this and I'm just a horrible, evil person.
God, he's so dramatic. Yeah, he did say he wanted to punch me, and then he said he can't call me what he wants to call me because he'll get banned. Like, you said you want to call me a slur, and if you're stupid enough to say what you said without realizing what that means, then like close your fucking mouth.
Because if you're legitimately comparing me to a quote-unquote white supremacist,
you don't think Steven Crowder's a white supremacist? Okay, he doesn't think Steven Crowder, folks. He doesn't think Steven Crowder's a white supremacist. I'm going to be really nice to him right now, and I don't think he knows who Steven Crowder is and is just assuming that I call everyone white supremacists.
You watch a video where sensitive society says a fat person on Broadway is like a blind person flying a plane. Then you find out, oh hey, Ben Shapiro thinks that way too. Oh hey, they've both done videos about how much they hate Lizzo. Oh, Jordan Peterson also.
So now this guy's comparing...
All right. Cut wherever you want, I guess.
So now this guy's comparing me to Ben and Jordan and Steven and Alex Jones. No, I'm kidding. He didn't say that. But I don't watch either of them.
It doesn't matter if you watch them or not. If you watch them and then you're repeating their talking points, then like, yeah, you're doing it on purpose. But if you don't even watch them and you're still repeating their talking points, then you're just like really stupid and you're doing it on accident. And not only that, I'm not comparing you to Ben Shapiro and Jordan Peterson. Like I am, but not in the way you think I am. Like I'm saying that your content will lead to people watching their content. Like you're not listening. Clean your fucking ears out. There's too much fucking gamer gunk in there.
I've legitimately never watched a full Jordan Peterson or a Ben Shapiro video. They talk way too much about politics, and it's something that I clearly never give a fuck about.
Clearly, dude. You just mentioned fucking pronouns and shit this whole fucking time. Clearly you don't care about fucking politics. Oh my god, dude. This guy's so fucking stupid. Kanye West, Liver King, still fucking political. Racism, fat phobia. There's fucking queer shit in here. Don't trust this YouTuber Queer Kiwi. How is that not political? Also, like, look at how many femme people he puts in his fucking thumbnails. It's like, that's crazy. Also, his thumbnails are fucking dog shit. People are attacking Dream because he's ugly. He's sensitive for people revealing their face and then people making fun of them, huh?
So this guy also calls me and the other YouTuber Difo incels. He claims he's done his research, but you haven't seen all the videos I've made defending women and calling creepy men disgusting. Where's that part? Why didn't you include it when you called me and Difo incels?
You're right, man. Sometimes you say men are creepy too. You definitely actually love women. You definitely don't exploit their faces for your thumbnails while titling videos, "She needs to be humbled ASAP." You just happen to make way more videos about women. And when you only make videos about men, it's not like, you know, he needs to be humbled. It's pedophiles back. Brave.
Before you know it, that person's only consuming racist propaganda. And I know this
now
very
racist.
well because...
Okay. So I'm not saying that you are a racist. You kind of are. But like, you know, in like a normie Reddit way, not in like a malicious way. I'm saying that your content leads to more and more racist content. And eventually, see, that's what the word eventually means, is like later on. Not right now, but later on. You will only be consuming racist content. Do you understand? You create echo chambers, okay?
So this next video we're going to talk about is a little personal, because our sensitive little boy here made a video about my good friend Nick. And there's weirdly more misinformation about Nick on the internet than there should be. And him getting Sneeko banned drew a lot of attention from freakish clout goblins on the internet. So I'm just curious what he has to say.
There we go.
There we
here
go.
we have the reason why he made this video. One of the main reasons, because he made a video.
Why did he say that? One of the main reasons. He said it so weird. Guys, he got me. It's one of the most replayed parts of the video. Oh no.
About you and how you were a dumbass kid.
So this next video we're going to talk about is a little personal, because our sensitive little boy here made a video about my good friend Nick. And there's weirdly more misinformation about Nick on the internet than there should be. And him getting Sneeko banned drew a lot of attention from freakish clout goblins on the internet. So I'm just curious.
He keeps
what he has
getting
to say.
me.
There we go.
There we
here
go.
we have the reason why he made this video. One of the main reasons, because I made a video on his little boyfriend, Nick is not green. Because
My
I called
little
him out for being
boyfriend.
cringe and stupid. So yeah, that's about it, guys.
Guys, but you don't get it. He's not homophobic. He's not. He owned me so hard.
So I've been made aware by a few people, including one of my friends called Ichido. Shout out to him. He made a video on this situation.
I only made my video because of my little boyfriend. No, he got me so good. It's all me, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for defending my friend. I hope Ethan responds more to me because I have a lot more to say. Bro, he said he didn't want to go back and forth. And then he made another video.
All right, I think it's been long enough. I think I've given this Ethan guy long enough to respond to my video that I made on him. The beef has gotten cold. Like, this ain't fun no more.
That's so pathetic. It's not fun anymore to make a video about you and not get any response.
And now, since it's been almost 2 weeks since I made my response after he made his video calling me all sorts of things, homophobic, transphobic, an incel, woman hater.
Bro, you said you don't want to get banned because of what you want to call me. And that was in the response. I didn't even get a chance to say that. Ethan is offline. Oh, God. That's so sad. Oh, no.
Calling me a loser, an idiot, and all of these other hateful terms. I don't think that's very TOS of you. I don't really think that's really positive, Ethan.
He does not know what the TOS is, does he? Because he said Nick violated TOS, which he didn't. And now he's saying I'm violating TOS by calling him a loser? Yeah, calling someone homophobic is hate speech. That's at like the center of like white identity politics in America, saying that like being called racist is worse than actually being racist. That idea is so common in America. So he's doing the same thing where he's saying like getting called homophobic is hate speech, but me saying that I want to call you something against TOS is not hate speech. There's nothing wrong with that. It's actually fucked up to call me out on that.
And it's been 12 days, almost the exact same time that I took to respond to his. He's uploaded 2 videos since then.
Bro, he was counting the days. What's wrong with you?
And the reason why I'm low-key upset about this, I haven't been able to sleep. The reason why I'm kind of heartbroken too, it's because of the misinformation he spits out throughout all of his videos, where he takes me out of context. Because if he does, the video will have no substance, and the video, instead of being an hour long, would have been 10 minutes. Honestly, I think that's
what he's saying. If I didn't cut him out of context, it wouldn't be an hour long. He knows I talked about 2 people in the video, right? And the first like 5 minutes are just explaining the concepts that I'm talking about. Did he watch the video, you guys think?
It just pisses me off that this stupid, goofy ass dude cut me out of context when he calls me an incel and a woman attacker.
Show the full context. Why wasn't that what your video was about? Why did he have to comment and is only talking about me cutting him out of context after the fact? Do you think his comments that kept saying that had something to do with that? Because he didn't say that. The easiest way to make a video destroying my video is to say, look at this clip out of context. That's the full context. That might sound familiar because I had to fucking do it like 5 minutes ago for the video you made on me. It's very interesting. You fucking goofy moron, dude.
He doesn't look at the countless videos I've made defending women. Sorry, I don't do it every single week. Sorry, that's not the only thing I talk about. Sorry, I like to talk about other different things besides Christians, cringe, man, evil, woman, best. I'm a soy boy. Sorry, I do something else.
My problem is not that you do something other than what I do. Like, dude, I've never made a video defending women. I've made videos talking about creepy men, just like you have. But the difference is I don't make any videos attacking normal ass women, and you do.
Ethan, I'm pretty sure you're watching. I know you have nothing else to do.
Bro, you made 2 ass videos. You made a whole video because I ignored you and you're like, you have nothing better to do. I'm only doing this now because I'm high enough.
And just addressing some of the stuff you said about me hating women, being an incel, being transphobic, being homophobic, being fatphobic, and hating fat people.
Bro, you literally said a fat person acting and singing is like a blind person flying a plane. That's not my fault, prick. That's not my fucking fault that you said that.
I've gathered comments from my own YouTube comment section on that video, and I've also gathered comments from your channel as well. And it's just really interesting. I think we should go into it, right? I mean, if you're gonna
read some comments.
Things, everyone must agree, right? That I'm such a horrible person. Let's just get into it.
Oh no, he's gonna look at all the comments that are supporting him because he's, oh my god, that's so sad.
Your content is what I look forward to after a long day of school. Probably one of the best content creators I subscribe to that isn't boring like this, dude.
Dude, this is so sad. Oh my god. The point of this video is him saying, you ignored me for too long and now I'm really sad. Let's look at some comments that say nice things about me. Oh my god.
This is on his own video. I'm literally a trans woman and Sensitive Society is like one of my favorite YouTubers.
Hey, you know, I'm an equal opportunity guy. Trans women can be fucking dumbasses too.
He actually tends to respect people's pronouns. I've gotten better at that.
That doesn't matter, dude. You literally made fun of me for having pronouns and then you got them wrong also.
Also, he never said being fat was bad. He said it shouldn't be pushed that being fat is healthy.
Hey, remember that part where you said a fat person acting on Broadway is like a blind person flying a plane? That's like an interesting quote. Is that out of context? Because you did say that, and I think there's enough context for that to make sense. Like, what do you want me to do, man?
But in reality, you are making Sensitive seem like a much worse creator than he actually is. That's exactly what he did. Ethan, how do you respond to this?
What's the full context? Show me. Show me how what I put in my video was not fatphobic.
I'm bisexual female and I get so much hate from people like Ethan for having basic opinions. But Ethan, what's this? Sorry, I don't pander to the LGBT community as hard as you do. Sorry, I don't make them my whole identity.
Man, I wonder why I would make LGBT my whole identity. And like, if you think me calling out homophobia and transphobia rightfully, I don't even know if I called him transphobic in the video. I don't remember. You know what? I had the script open. Let's see. I called the genre trans. Oh. Hello? Oh. Oh. Oh, hello. Oh. That's really interesting. Oh, I learn new things every day. I know I used homophobic. Oh my fucking god. I'm literally He got me with his own propaganda about me.
After he made his video calling me all sorts of things homophobic, transphobic. I'm literally a trans woman and Sensitive Society is like one of my favorite YouTubers. He isn't transphobic or homophobic. I'm also trans and Sensitive Society has done nothing wrong but say literal facts without being directly hateful. Trans woman here, since he says you're transphobic.
I got fucking gaslit on my own video. I never say the word homophobic. I never say the word transphobic in the whole video. I just assumed I did because he kept saying it. And it was my video. I'm like actually shocked. He's just a liar. I cannot believe I almost didn't check. I trusted you, Sensitive Society.
Sorry, I don't pander to the LGBT community as hard as you do. Sorry, I don't make them my whole identity. But when have I said that I hate gay people?
When did I say that you did, bitch?
If you can clip that, I would be like, okay, you won.
It's up to you to clip me, okay?
Bro, I'm a fat ass female and I still enjoy your content. Especially, well, thank you before we keep going. Thank you. Appreciate you, amiga. Especially the ones where you criticize and make fun of the, well, body positive movement.
Again, fat people can be stupid too. Have you ever seen a cop? I mean, come on.
Oh my God, Ethan, what's that? A fat person who enjoys my content, who sees that I'm clearly joking and I'm not saying that I hate all fat people.
Oh, it's all jokes. See, why don't you say that to start with? That's weird. He hasn't said that so far. It's too consistent for you to actually be joking. Like, it's part of your core worldview. I'm telling you that because I know it. Sorry.
Mi amigo, as a trans girl, you're the farthest thing from the biggest shit he claims. Keep it up, King. I love watching your content. I hope you continue speaking up for our entertainment. And I've easily read 100, 200 comments like this. People from that community who fuck with my content.
Bro, he just read 200 comments to make himself feel better? Oh, no.
Sorry, I don't put women or gay people like you on a pedestal because I treat everyone equally. I truly think everyone's equal and no one should be safe from criticism. No one should be safe from jokes because at that point,
he's a visionary.
The other person as equal. You're treating them as less than because you're like, oh, that trans person probably couldn't take a joke. Oh, that gay person probably couldn't take a joke.
You're right.
If anything, that's more offensive to them because you're treating them as if they're special or weird or beneath you.
Like, I can't, he's not talking to me anymore. He's talking to a visible, fictional version of me. It doesn't matter how many gay and trans people watch you, you are still homophobic and transphobic. The attitude that everyone is the same and we treat, I'm a dick to everybody. Yeah, we're past fucking 6th grade. Can you, like, grow up, please? Why would you say you treat everyone the same? That's just not true. That's impossible. Everyone has subconscious biases, positive or negative. You would not treat an elderly woman the way you treat a 4-year-old boy. But you know what? It's so fucking loud. You know what? I actually changed my mind, sensitive society. We are just one race, one love. And at the end of the day, I'm asking, where is the love? Do not treat gay people like they're special. You can deny to bake them a cake if you want to. Treat everybody the same. If you deny a gay person a cake, you would deny a weirdo a cake too.
Sorry, I don't put certain people above. No one should be safe from criticism. No one should be safe from jokes. Oh, that trans person probably couldn't take a joke. If anything, that's more offensive to them because you're treating them as if they're special. You don't think they can handle a joke. When they can. We have this one. As a gay Latino, I've never felt offended by your content. Actually, at least to me, it seems you're more progressive than I thought. Unlike Ethan, I'm not pushing any agenda. I'm not trying to push my beliefs onto you guys.
You are, though. When you say a fat person singing and dancing, I know it's a, very specific example, but it's
I would
ubiquitous.
That like 40% of his audience are minorities, but self-hating.
Yeah.
For examples, Google 40% cops.
I think self-hating is a complicated topic that is not really any of my business, but you can, of course, be into fucking the status quo. My base analysis of sensitive society is that he thinks he's normal because he has very normal guy opinions, but normal guy opinions are also fatphobic. He's just like really annoying about how normal he is. Like nothing he says is surprising to me. You're just super into where things are currently and you think politics is cringe. Left and right, they're both cringe. I don't even watch the news. You have political takes, but because you don't pay attention to politics, they're completely uninformed. Like most average people, you're just like way more online. So you're into fucking constantly talking about how much you hate women.
I am a proud feminist and I like your videos. People like that excluding me from my own movement by including a bunch of issues that have nothing to do with women.
Hey! Do you know what she's talking about? What issues do you think she's talking about, man? A bunch of issues that have nothing to do with women. Brother, that is a transphobe. That is a transphobic, exclusionary, radical feminist. That's why she's a feminist and also a transphobe. Instead of reading comments from pieces of shit that don't think trans women are women, maybe read some comments from my chat that say, I used to watch Sensitive Society and I really fucking hate him now because I grew up and it took me a while to realize how bigoted he is. Oh my my god.
Trans woman
Ethan,
here.
Mr.
Says he
Beard's
says
in
you're
chat.
transphobic.
I will debate you, nerd. I'm so sorry. I did not see you earlier. I'm a trans inclusionary radical misogynist.
I didn't know he was connected to Nick's Not Green, but it totally makes sense. The other one, they hang out with Mr. Beard. Never heard of this guy. That's what I mean.
The other one they hang out with.
Attack me in the comments because I had a different opinion.
Ryan, answer you for your crimes. Like, what do you think disagreeing is? Like, if someone told me in my comments that Ryan attacked them just for having an opinion, I would say, what the fuck was your opinion?
All these people, Nick, I'm guessing Mr. Beard now, they all pretend to be so inclusive, so positive, but the second one disagrees with them, all hell breaks loose.
Yeah, when they disagree on fundamental principles. And usually when they disagree on fundamental principles, they're not exactly kind about it. I'm sure that person's opinion was something to do with dehumanizing trans people, or maybe even being homophobic, for example. I don't know. If you want to pull up the comment that they got into a fight on Mr. Beard under, then you can do that, because you brought this up.
Don't know about anyone else, but I'm a 31-year-old disabled woman who's part of the LGBTQ, and I watch your videos.
It doesn't mean anything. Have you ever heard of Pete Buttigieg? He's a gay man who works against gay people's best interests. Have you ever heard of Dave Rubin? That's a gay man who applies the groomer narrative, which is inherently homophobic and is transphobic. Conservatism is full of contradictions. I can show you, sensitive society. I can teach you.
So long story short, I win.
Oh no! Dude, you can't do this. You can't do this to me.
And Ethan took the fat L, so much so that he couldn't even reply to me. Honestly, it was expected. He doesn't have the balls to respond to anyone. He doesn't have the balls to debate with anyone because he's scared. Anyways, guys, subscribe, like. I don't care if he responds or not.
You made an 8-minute video talking about how upset you are that I called you homophobic and transphobic, even though I never said those words once in the video. And then you read like 12 different comments that were talking about how great you are, when there are more comments supporting me. So if we're talking about how the comments mean that we're right, then I don't know what to tell you. He says, I don't want to debate anybody. Sensitive society, if you would like to come on the stream and have a discussion with me, we absolutely can. Reach out on Instagram or Twitter. I'm not going to watch a video if you make it. So in the spirit of how not homophobic he is, he did a video on Queer Kiwi. Queer Kiwi's a friend of mine. She's absolutely wonderful. She makes queer content talking about how weird straight people are on Reddit and stuff. We actually did a video together a few months ago. The only kiwi he likes is Kiwi Farms. Yeah, he said he loves everybody. Bro, you know who else said that? Motherfucking Ye. Ye says he loves everybody. And he means it, dude. He's including the Nazis.
Today we're going to be talking about the queer Kiwi. Made a video on her a few months ago, about 6 months ago, and I forgot about her. Moved on, did my own stuff. But then a fellow amigo called Ichiro made a video on her yesterday.
He's made like fucking 6 videos about Queer Kiwi. And he's a huge, gargantuan piece of shit. Ichiro is a fucking worm, dude.
And I watched it, thought it was a certified hood classic.
I despise so much the obsession that reactionary gamers on YouTube have with just chirping little Reddit and fucking Discord phrases. Like, he calls everything a certified hood classic. Like, you don't even know what that fucking means anymore.
The most unhinged conservative Facebook page. And is that Ethan is online? Checking on the straights with Ethan is online. Of course they're friends. Am I surprised? No, not really. The nicest man on the internet. Straight TikTok. The nightmare continues.
What's wrong with it? You have to say things. Explain yourself. Elaborate.
They care so much about politics, it's kind of embarrassing. Like, is that all you know? Is that all you fucking do? I mean, I make certified hood classics every single day.
Shut up, dude.
As someone who doesn't care about politics, this is exhausting to look at. I'm getting tired just reading these fucking titles.
So why don't you do videos about right-wingers ever if you're so apolitical? If you're so anti-politics, then why are your videos only about fucking leftists? You're like, I don't watch Ben Shapiro. Okay? You know he's really cringe, right? Why don't you make content out of that?
Today's video, I am back on TikTok with another TikTok boy that I found that I'm so baffled by.
Dude, put on headphones. Turn off your microphone. Do we need to hear you breathing into the fucking microphone so we can hear the echo too?
Females reject me left and right, so I've never dated anyone. Looks like y'all missing out on a 5'10" Kelly pre-med who's fairer skinned than 80% of Indians, so not my problem. So that's his whole thing.
I'm pretty sure 90% of people who use the internet on a daily basis could smell sarcasm within a mile away. And as the video goes on, you would see that the videos get sillier and sillier, because that's the point. This is satirical content. He's making fun of fuckboys and all those other fucking losers out there.
Bro, my video is about how you attacked someone doing satire and was a fucking dick about it. And your defense was, it was satire, so it doesn't count. How are you now going to make a video where someone is not understanding that something is satire, allegedly, I don't even know, and then use that as a fucking criticism? You're an actual piece of shit.
I don't know what it is about people who dress like this, who look like this, that cannot detect.
Why would we ever call him homophobic?
Who would ever think that?
Than 80% of Indians, so not my problem. So that's his whole thing, is that he has this like weird superiority, colorist, and like racist complex.
What? How is this racist? What the fuck? I think the word racist and Nazi have lost so much meaning.
If you think the words racist and Nazi have lost meaning and you can't identify racism or Nazism, that means you've been radicalized. That's not the world changing, that's you changing. Like, even if it's a joke, the point of the joke is that it's racist, if that's what he's trying to say. So she's correct for pointing out that it's racism, because if it wasn't racism, it wouldn't make sense as a joke if he's joking. But if he's not joking, then he's just being racist. Does he get this, do you guys think?
They just throw the word around like it's nothing. Oh, this person racist because they like edgy jokes. I got labeled as a racist because I made a few Mexican cartel jokes and about people, Mexicans, more specific, jumping the border. And people were like, yo, that's so racist.
Yeah, like you're Mexican, but it's just like really cringe. Those are jokes made by racist white people. You can't really like reclaim that, I don't think.
Can you guys tell she's queer? I don't know. I don't think I could tell me. This is her whole personality. I'm gay, I'm gay, I'm gay, I'm gay.
Yeah, queer people care about their identity. And it is homophobic to suggest that that's not a good thing. And to criticize her for that. Like, the whole point of your criticism is her expressing her queerness. So the thing you're criticizing is her queerness. Like, I'm really trying to get him to understand, because I know he'll watch this. He won't watch this. He'll go to the most replayed section.
His entire account is just like simping over white girls and being really weird.
Mood.
He's stinky.
The way people treat you and their personality and like someone you get along with, but you don't care about any of that. You just have this really weird, superficial, shallow, very specific thing that you're after.
Holy shit, I cannot believe she's explaining jokes.
Like, you're doing this guy a lot of credit, assuming that he's joking like this. I just don't think he's joking. And if he is, okay. It doesn't make what she's saying any less valid.
Advice to help y'all females is do 30 minutes cardio sessions 5 times a week and grow your hair to your waist. When us men party, first thing we looking for is a thin waist, long haired white chick.
Is that a joke? What's the joke? Is he just not joking in sensitive societies? Just that fucking stupid? I'm gonna like lose my shit. I don't think it's not, there's no way. I have to find a better screenshot of the account, because of course he won't post it and like actually do research because he's brain dead.
It's almost been 4 minutes since the video started, and the first minute of the video was like, guys, I'm moving and I'm organizing my room. It's like, bitch, no one cares. Just show me the fucking video, okay?
Guys, who would ever call him misogynistic?
The message you want your fans to receive is, this guy is racist, even though he's Indian and is clowning on Indians. And that's something I want to touch, actually. That's something that I want to talk about. Like I said before, I make a lot of Mexican jokes, being one. And I think I am allowed to make Mexican jokes.
Yeah, but if you make cringe ass jokes that like my uncle would make, people could still call you out. Like when you're like, Mexican cartel jump border. That's not funny, bro. Make funny jokes. How about that?
I don't need any of these fucking idiots out here telling me what I can joke about and what I cannot joke about and policing what I say.
Bro, you can say whatever you want, but I can also say whatever I want. So I'm calling you like extremely fucking cringe and washed up.
I am sick of these white YouTubers who are all part of this little community where they want you to sit down and they want you to listen to them. This is not okay. You should not agree with this. You should not support this. You should support this, and that, because this is your skin color, this is your race, and you should support that.
You shouldn't support someone who passively calls a woman a bitch. That's like a fucked up thing to do.
Bitch, no one tells me what to do. The only person who tells me what to do is my mama. So I'm not gonna take advice from the queer Kiwi, eating this online, Nixon Green, Noah Samsung, or whatever the fuck his name is.
Samsung!
All of you guys are the biggest racists that I've ever seen.
We're racist. Racism is when you call someone out for being racist, but they're not white.
Oh, hate, just genuinely curious why brown gals make it their whole personality when they overwear Indian clothing while over-aggressively lip-syncing to Indian orders for clout tokens. Lmao.
This is an Indian guy making jokes about Indian women, men, and people. I don't need you to police me and tell me what I can laugh at and what I cannot. I will make as much black jokes and Indian jokes and Mexican jokes and Asian jokes and white jokes as I want.
Interesting that he started with black jokes. But regardless, no, you cannot actually. I mean, you can, but everyone else has the right to be like, yo, hey, that's kind of fucked up. It's hard to find this fucking video. Here we go.
The mystical, age-old culture of China.
What's up, bro? You want to make these jokes? No joke police. I can make all the Asian jokes I want. This is what happens when you have that attitude. This is the things that you encourage. Because when you say, I want to make all the Asian jokes I want, they're usually not very good Asian jokes. Usually jokes that are racist, that people call out as racist, are usually pretty racist. And the only reason I bring that up is because that's the only kind of racism that sensitive society understands. He's so libbed up and so like delusionally disconnected from reality that he only understands that level of racism. That's the only kind. Everything else is just jokes and it's funny.
No hate, just genuinely curious why you make it your entire personality to beg for white girls to love you on TikTok and drag on brown women. I just want to know, why do you make that your entire personality? Why is that your only personality trait?
Why is being gay your only personality trait? Why is being queer your only personality trait?
That's really hard to fucking compare because being gay and being queer is not negative when shitting on women and fetishizing other women is actually. Just happy to let you know.
Why is making videos about straight people your only video topics and your personality? I have no problem with gay people.
No, you do though. You have a problem. I mean, if you're just criticizing her for being queer, then you have a problem with queer people. I'd like to dye my hair rainbow because I enjoy the color, but people make me feel fear that I'll be lumped in with those lunatics. Why is being gay your only personality trait? That deserves an award, TBH. All that hair dye is sinking into her brain. Wow. Yeah, wow. It's what's crazy is I've never heard any of these before. It's all so original. Try harder.